This introduction is from a book by Linda Garfield and Janet Wilson. It is titled In Flanders Field, the story of a poem by John McRae.
May 1915 in Flanders, the French and Belgium lands bordered by the North Sea. It was the time for green shoots and white blossoms, but the First World War raged for nearly a year and winter's gloom remained. Etched upon the skies by blackened trees, ruined church spires, and barbed wire.
For nearly 2 weeks, John McRae, a Canadian medical officer, had attended to the horrible injuries suffered by soldiers in the continuing Second Battle of Ypres, while shells exploded around them. McRae and his staff cared for hundreds of wounded men each day, and others, companions they had shared a meal with just hours before, were buried a few steps from the dressing station door. It was hell all the time, McRae later wrote. We really expected to die in our tracks. We never had our boots off, much less our clothes.
On the second dismal day of May, one death in particular touched John McRae. A close friend, Lieutenant Alexis Helmer, was killed early that morning when an enemy shell exploded at his feet. John McRae, doctor, could do nothing to save him, but John McRae, soldier and friend, recited prayers as Helmer's remains were lowered into the Flanders soil and the grave marked with a wooden cross.
Reports concerning the hours after Helmer's burial differ. One states that McRae sat on the back step of an ambulance, writing within sight of the new grave. Another one says the doctor wrote off and on while bandaging the wounded. What he was writing, however, proved more important than where he wrote it. Helmer's death inspired McRae to write In Flanders Fields, a poem that to this day relays the images of war, loss, love, and renewal.
After he completed the poem, John McRae was back at work in the dressing station. The war was to continue for 3 more years.
In Flanders Fields. In Flanders Fields the poppies grow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly. Scarce heard amid the guns below, we are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunsets glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields.